This is Brother Charles with the Word of the Day from Macedonia Baptist Church. What do you do when nobody else is around? When you get on your phone? When you get on the internet? When you're watching TV? What kind of music do you listen to when nobody else is around? Knowing that you won't get caught. Your spouse isn't there, your kids aren't there, it's just you. What are you doing? Because that right there is when your integrity shows up. And many people, when they're in public, are just fine. They could be a deacon, they could be the pastor, they could be the Sunday school teacher, they could be the loving father, they could be the loving wife, the secretary, the sister, or the daughter. And in public, they're serving. They're serving in the church, they're serving in the community. They're doing all the things in public right. But when they're by themselves, it's different. They fall into desires of the flesh. They fall into temptations. They say things, they do things that they know are wrong in the eyes of God. And that's where integrity shows up. Our real integrity is not when others are around, but when we're by ourselves. John Wooden said, the truest test of men's character is what he does when no one else is watching. So what kind of is your integrity? God wrote, Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 6, it says, righteousness guards people of integrity, but wickedness undermines the sinner. Righteousness guards our heart. When we trust God for our integrity, and we trust God to help us, and when we allow ourselves to focus on God even in the private as well as public, we become guarded by righteousness of God. But if we give in to our flesh, if we give in to the things that we know are sin and we shouldn't, there's only one thing that's going to happen, and that's destruction. It's going to hurt us. So where is your integrity? Because integrity is not measured by what others see, but what you know and by what God knows about you and no one else. That's the word of the day, Proverbs 13 and 6. Righteousness guards people of integrity, but wickedness undermines the sinner.